Good sunrise. Satnam. Let me turn myself a little bit that way. There we go. How's everyone doing today? All right, we're going to dive right in. My name's Amrit. Welcome to Awakening with Amrit, our morning moment. We're going to take a look. We are in the midst of a waxing gibbous moon. She's getting big out there. Full moon's coming up on February 1st. That full moon will be in Leo. And then looking at our chart for the day. The moon's currently sitting here in Gemini. And yep, by the 1st, she'll be over here in Leo. So the moon changes signs every 3 days or so. And today, our sun, there we go, moon right there. Today, our sun is in Aquarius at 9 degrees right here. You can see that full moon occurs because the moon will then shift over here into Leo and be opposite, where it will get the most reflection from the sun, the light of the sun, which makes it big and bright in the sky. And then we also have, so we have all these planets still hanging out in Aquarius. So when you have 3 or more planets in a sign, it's called a stellium. We have Pluto, Mars, Venus, and Mercury, all still hanging out with the sun in Aquarius. Lots of revolutionary energy happening here. Pluto is the big planet of transformation. And the sign of Aquarius is the sign of the collective. So us as a society as a whole, the collection of people on the planet are currently going through a big transformative revolution. And then all these personal planets coming through and their energies amplifying it. So Mars, the planet of action, aggression. Venus, the planet of love, of money, wealth. And the planet of Mercury, the mind, communication. And then another big transit that's recently happened, I think it was as of yesterday, Neptune has finally shifted into the sign of Aries, where it will be until 2039. So Neptune, it takes 130, shit, why do I keep saying 30? It takes 165 years for Neptune to go all the way around the sun. So it hasn't been here in this spot in 165 years. And Aries being the planet of the self, of the I am, and Neptune being the planet of spirituality, essentially. We're really stepping into this place of uncovering who we are spiritually, our spiritual revolutions. So that's a really interesting transit that's recently happened, and it will be here for some time. So it's going to be really fun to see how the next several years play out. All right, so that's our planets for the day. And now let's take out these beautiful cards and see what Spirit has to say to us today. All right. Okay, so continuing on with our Ask the Witch Tarot cards here. We can just take a moment, sit up tall, relax the shoulders, close the eyes, take a deep breath. And slow exhale. If you'd like to just continue to slowly breathe, I'm going to shuffle the cards. That's what I love about these morning moments together. Hermes, honey, I don't need you to bark right now. We're trying to check in. No, sir. He's got stuff to say today. I think somebody's out there talking to him. Give me just one moment. Just keep breathing. Give me a Thank you so much. Right. All right, Spirit. Coming to you today and checking in, having our morning moment where we are asking for guidance and any messages that you might have for us today. And right in the midst of me asking that question, you can open your eyes if they were closed. This beautiful Three of Pentacles just shot out of the deck while I was while I was shuffling. So it seems as though this card would like to make itself known in delivering our message today. The Three of Pentacles. The Pentacles correlates to the element of earth, wealth, material items, or material realm, 3D world. And the number 3 is typically a number of change. And in this card, we have 3 witches hanging out, and it looks like some type of cathedral, maybe. And I find it interesting. One is masked, one is cloaked. This one's not, and she is the one that is painting. Yeah, interesting. 3 of Pentacles. All right, let's see. Let's see, 3 of Pentacles. What is your message for us today? Where are you? There you are. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. 3 witches, 1 apprentice, and 2 architects or clients work together to finish a new project. A cathedral where everyone, not just humans, will be welcome regardless of their beliefs. Its doors will be open to terrestrial families with paws or wings, leaves, filaments, fins, or arms. The 3 of Pentacles focuses on the value of cooperation between diverse cultures and wisdom. True knowledge is an encounter where experiences flow together and complete and color one another. What a beautiful card of unity. Wow. Positive aspects of this card are work, collaboration, commissioning, collective well-being. The shadow aspects of this card are disorganization and conflict of interest. Yeah, and interesting, this card comes out just talking about us being, we've recently shifted into the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is all about the collective. One moment. He's just talking to everybody in the neighborhood today. Yeah, I hear you. We don't need your commentary, but thank you. I appreciate it. He is the messenger god. So we were just talking about how we're in Aquarius. All these planets are in Aquarius. Aquarius is a sign of the collective. And I was listening to Pam Gregory earlier today, and she was talking about how we're shifting into this energy where communication between different realms is opening to us. So if we want to connect more to the plants, to the elements, the elementals, the animals, that this doorway essentially is opening up to us energetically to where we can more deeply communicate and commune with them. So, such a beautiful confirmation. Yeah. Focus on the value of cooperation between diverse cultures and wisdom. True knowledge is an encounter where experiences flow together and complete and color one another. And that's what this beautiful human life is all about. And we're shifting into that energy where we collaborate with each other, moving out of competition, which was very much um, a Piscean way of being. The sign of Pisces, the fishes, the duality. We're leaving the dualistic world and shifting into unity, collectiveness. All right. We have Amrit G's reflections cards here. Spirit, what reflection card can further your message for us today? What is it that can help us today to move forward, deepening this message from the Three of Pentacles? It's that one right there. Huh. The card is problems. There are no mistakes, only lessons. Yeah, that's a big one that I did a lot of work to let go of this perception of having a problem and making a mistake and beating myself up for it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Letting that type of energy go, even this idea of I have a problem, and looking at it from a perspective of, oh, wow, there's this beautiful opportunity for me to learn something here. What is it that Spirit's trying to show me? What is it that I need to change in myself to grow from this situation? And change within myself, meaning how can I reframe it? How can I look at it differently? How can I shift my energy from a space of anger, love, beating myself, or not love, anger, frustration, beating myself up, and more into a space of like love, having grace for myself, having that faith that we talked about the other day that everything's always working out, and how am I growing through this process? All right, so problems. It's our reflection card. And now in our sacred symbols deck, let's see. All right, Spirit, what else can you show us from the sacred symbol deck to further this message? Give us deeper insights to help us on this day. This one right there wants to be seen. Oh, nice. The goddess card. The goddess. Um, the three moons. This is the sign of Hecate. If you recall, we discussed Hecate a few days ago. She came up in our reading. The triple moon, the mother, the maiden, the crone. All right, so let's see. Goddess. What is the message from the sacred symbol? Goddess, the divine feminine is present today or in your current situation. If you feel the lack of feminine energy in your life, then this would be the time to find more of a balance and request her presence. This card can also represent mother healing and powerful relationships with women. The symbol. The triple moon goddess is a powerful symbol in paganism and symbolic of the magical trinity in many ancient religions. The triple moon goddess symbol represents the maiden, the mother, and the crone. We see the many facets of life, and just like the phases of the moon, she has her different offerings of divinity depending on where she is, all equal in and unmeasured in value. We see the beauty of all things in her presence. Yeah. So, what this is telling me, the divine feminine energy, if we tap more into that energetic field, the divine feminine, then we can come together in this unity. We can work out any problems that are continuing in our world of separation, the fighting, the competition, the looking at differences and harming others in the name of what we think is right. How about we let go of these notions of what's right and wrong and just see all of us as the same, and that we're all human beings of love, and soften into this love energy, this love frequency of divine feminine, mother healing. This mother healing is so incredibly needed right now. What a beautiful message. Let's keep coming together in a space of love, in a space of compassion. And I'm sending you all lots of love and mother healing for your day. May you go through this day shining your light with great love for yourself and everyone around you. Satnam.